last of the concrete done. It's just a little lip for the lawnmower wheel to ride on. I'm cutting the grass. Oh man, where are we now? Pause that or I will get nailed by the YouTube Nazis for copyright. So, we are very nearly there. All this stuff here has to be sorted out, and almost there, but all our wiring is done and finished and working, and we're just in the midst of sorting through all other bits and pieces that live out here. And this here, my JVC is going to live up here. I'm going to put a shelf up here inside and that, and put the JVC on it, and there'll be a speaker there and a speaker down here. These ones here, these Spirit Absolute 2s, and I have that little gadget there that it's a Bluetooth receiver, so I can just stream from the phone to it, and we'll be good then. So yeah, all the wiring sorted now. All this here will be covered up. I just kept everything separate, just nice and neat, I thought. And you know, if you ever need to change anything, so it all comes up and over. It's into this box here. So we added a breaker there for the sockets out in the new shed. I just added in the lights to the existing light circuit because they're all LED, so everything is hooked up in there. So a couple of neon indicators on it, the same as this one. And yeah, so we're gonna box all that in eventually. Well, just put some sort of a frame around it. I taped the wires for the simple reason that, you know, when you want to paint, you can just pull them out of the way. When you have everything cable tied, you can't do that. And all this stuff here, that's all for the dump. So get rid of that Wednesday, hopefully. And yeah, oh man. So I have this wall all sealed with this stuff. It dries like elastic. There's 2 coats on it. I'll give it another one. The big problem I have here is the house behind. They put in one of those metal sheds, and the 2 down pipes of the metal sheds are right behind that wall, and there's no drain. It's just draining out onto the ground, and it's soaking in through the block and coming up and into my shed, which is a pain in the hole. But what can you do? What else did we do? We added a little piece to this trolley here, so as we could put this. This used to be up on top of one of those racks when it was out in the other place. So everything's on wheels now, which is good. So it can be wheeled out of the way for cleaning. There's a socket there. There's another one in behind that toolbox there, because when I make the new one, the new toolbox will be the same height as the bench. So yeah, we'll be laughing then. So the ramp, what I'm going to actually do with the ramp is I'm going to put 4 wheels on it, small wheels, and it'll just be wheeled in on the floor underneath the table. So rather than stacking it up against the wall, it's just kind of getting in the way. I thought that was a neat solution to that problem. So we'll probably add a couple of shelves into these yokes, these racks here and there, and they'll get another coat of red paint. I'll sand them down this time. I didn't the last time. I just painted over the rust and everything. But yeah, it's nice to have, because all the wiring out here was temporary, and the only socket I had was that one there, and I was just using that little lead there, You've probably seen that in a good few videos, and it was just a pain because, you know, you wanted to have a couple of things plugged in and it was awkward. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a couple more sockets down there at the end, but I'm going to run back some really heavy wire, like maybe 4 or 6 square or something like that. Idea behind that, just for the welders, you know, rather than taking any chances. So we'll just run back some heavy stuff from there and see how that works out. So almost there. I get my bench cleared and then I can get back to work. You can see, yeah, I don't know if I showed you that in the last video, all that there's about 6 or 7 foot of bench gone. I took it out so as I could access that wall, and just went at it with the reciprocating saw and cut it. And it's just a temporary shelf there for that speaker, because eventually all them red frame shelves there will be gone, so we can move all that up a bit. We'll neaten these up a bit because I took 2 of them or 3 of them to go outside. So how many is there now? 4, 6, so we'll have 3 and 3, and a big tidy up then. Get my bench back into operation and get going here again. Just this has been so time consuming. It took me the whole weekend wiring it, more or less. And you know, anybody that's watching this that's an electrician, as AVE calls them, are probably laughing at that. But you know, I'm very fussy. I take me time, make sure I'm doing it right. You know, that probably looks sloppy to some people, but it's all going to be covered in. And reason I did it that way was that, you know, if you have something plugged in and it's pulling a good bit of current and the wires are separated like that, rather than all bunched up through some sort of a big conduit or something like that, you know, when the wires are spaced like that, you know, you don't have to worry about one getting hot and kind of making everything else hot. So I have come across that before. So I hung my arse as well. The kids got me this to put up here. That's an actual advertisement out of a magazine from 1979 for the Capri. And my man cave and my clock. That Vauxhall, random Vauxhall badge I found. That's my old call sign when I was a B call, EI7 GKB. And the old Murder Nova number plate. Anybody that watches Street Outlaws will know what that's about. And that there, that's the number plate that was on my Harris when I had it. A little memento I kept. And number plates off my old car. You know, just to kind of break the place up a bit, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So, I don't know, I can't even remember what was done in the last video, but we've all that stuff up on the wall. I might put a shelf thing up there. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so it's getting there. So we still have a lot of stuff to sort through here, but we'll get it done. A few bite bits there still. It's the front end I had on the 711 before I put the upside down one on it. Yeah, so other than that, I haven't really been doing anything else because this has taken so much time to get done. It's actually getting to the point now where I'm getting sick of it, but I have to get it done. I have to get all my stuff sorted out, that I know where everything is, and you know, oh, it's just so time consuming. So time consuming. All that there on that wooden board, all them wires and stuff, that's all temporary wiring for the outside lights. So once I get the rest of the lights and put them up on the wall over there, all that will be gone. That's just temporary, as I say. So other than that, but at least the weather's good. Don't mind doing it when the weather's good. And got the grass cut there just before I picked up the camera. And yeah, so I leave the shuttering on that now for a few days and take it off then, and then we have to kind of fill up that corner of the lawn to bring it up. It's a bit low, it was always a bit low, and we'll get that sorted out then. So the alarm and everything now is all fully functional, which is good. It's always good to have your shed alarmed, which is wired into the system in the house, which is very handy. So I graded all my timber then, all the stuff I have here. Went through it all, and a big bar of scrap there. I give that to the old man and he can burn it in his stove. So other than that, nothing else to say. So that's it for this week, and we'll see you the next time. All the best.